I'm Nate, and today let's look at Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 5, The Return. In this episode, the guys head to Barton IV in order to use an Imperial network terminal to bypass the security codes on Nelisay's datapad so they can hack into it. Written by Amanda Rose Munoz, Episode 5 was released on March 6, 2024 on Disney+. The episode starts on Pabu, where Omega wakes up to a refreshing morning. Hunter and Wrecker sit and talk, but Crosshair is nowhere to be found. Hunter merely states that Crosshair is still adjusting. Omega finds Crosshair down by the shore getting some target practice in. He gives her a few tips on how to take an accurate shot. His hand still shakes though. Omega tells him that AZ could probably look at it for him, but he shrugs the offer off. Wrecker and Hunter show up, and here we get the tension for the episode. Hunter still doesn't trust Crosshair, but he also doesn't know what Crosshair has been through. He questions whether giving Crosshair back his rifle was a good idea. Throughout the episode, Hunter and Crosshair exchange looks, but each finds it difficult to talk to each other. Omega consistently tells Crosshair that he needs to talk to Hunter. Echo shows up on Pabu, and we get an expertly crafted information dump. Omega explains to Echo what she saw. They need to find the location of Mount Tantus, but the only way to hack into Nelisay's datapad, which Omega still has, is to plug it into the network at an Imperial facility. Crosshair happens to know one that is understaffed. They all head to Barton IV, where Crosshair killed Lieutenant Nolan, his commanding officer, after he sent Crosshair and Mayday on a suicide mission just to retrieve some gear, but Mayday didn't make it. It's rather interesting that the writing team chose to return to Barton IV. It's where Crosshair found his humanity, so it's no surprise that Crosshair finds forgiveness there as well. In the calm before the storm, Hunter and Crosshair finally have it out. Hunter accuses Crosshair of betraying them as well as the Empire. He wants to know what changed. Crosshair tells Hunter that he killed an Imperial officer. So yes, he betrayed the Empire, but only after they betrayed him. He lashes out at Hunter for not taking the message that he sent them about Omega seriously. He accuses Hunter of letting Omega get captured and then being angry because Crosshair rescued her, not him. Before their anger at each other can turn physical, a large ice worm shows up and Hunter and Crosshair are forced to work side by side to beat it. Crosshair learns to forgive his former teammates, and they learn to do the same with him. For an ice planet that is seemingly known for its harsh environment and propensity for death, it's also been the backdrop for inner healing for Crosshair. After defeating the ice worm, Crosshair tells Hunter that he thought joining the Empire was what a good soldier would do, but he didn't know what he knows now. He laments that he has done things that weren't right. Hunter responds with compassion. This is how many soldiers deal with apologies. Nothing is overtly stated, but soldiers know when their fellow soldiers are asking for forgiveness and when they've been forgiven. It's in the code. In the end, the guys hack into the datapad and leave the planet alive. Overall, this episode was just as well crafted as the last four. It really shows how great the writing team is for the series. The scene on Pabu where Omega and Crosshair give intel on what they've seen for Echo is top-notch screenwriting. It's more than just an info dump. It tells us what matters to each character. Omega mentions Emery Carr, and I think that she's going to join the team at some point. She's the female version of Tech, and they are already wishing he was there to help them. In Episode 3, she showed a moment of compassion for Omega, and I think she's headed to an internal confrontation to accept who she is and that she's participating in evil. Let me know what you all think in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and if you like the content and a deeper discussion into the themes found in Star Wars, please hit the like button and subscribe to keep me in your feed.